Oh, looks like John may have dropped off the chat here. We'll go to Ted Colfin from the Detroit News.
You guys there?
Yep.
Hear me, Jeff?
I can.
All right. All right, just a lineup pretty similar to the anybody not available tonight, or how's it look?
Dylan Larkin will not play tonight.
Day, what sort of
Yeah,
items?
I would say day to day. So, but he's out tonight for sure. I expect him out tonight and tomorrow night.
That affect things? I mean, obviously a little bit of a scramble at that point, a little bit, or what?
Well, I mean, it just, obviously it's a good player out. It's our captain out. He's a guy that takes up lots of minutes. Certainly 5-on-5 has been a big factor for us. But it gives opportunity to other people. And in the end, we have to win as a team. So we're not going to win as one individual or two individuals. We're certainly stronger with all our individuals in. We understand that for sure. But ultimately, we have to win as a team. And so that means we need a whole bunch of guys playing at their best tonight. And it's incumbent upon them to make sure that they're ready to go and playing at their 100% level.
Jeff, have you seen a better job of that basically the last few weeks or whatnot?
I think overall we've done a fairly good job outside of the stretch where we were missing multiple guys, meaning 5 guys. I think other than that, we've done a fairly good job. We haven't been perfect. We've had nights where, the puck went in the net too easy the other way in a sense of giving up, too many easy chances. But overall, I think structurally, we've been pretty darn good. Even when we maybe haven't been at our best, we've still been pretty good structurally defensively. So it's allowed us to be in games. And I think, our guys have been pretty close to, to being their best on a night-to-night basis.
Sounds good, Tony. Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Next, we'll go to Ansar Khan from MLive.
Hey, Jeff, you're facing a team that I think is second in the league on the power play tonight. And your PK has been struggling a little bit the last few games. Are you seeing anything that you can point your finger at, or what's gone wrong there?
I don't know that it's been one thing. Certainly the goals of the last 2 nights were really different, to be honest. One of them was definitely a missed coverage when we kind of had 3 guys go to 1 and they hit the guy in the back door. Last game, we just simply were kind of anticipating out on a pass to a flank guy that wasn't there out of a scramble mode. I think our PK's been much better over the course of the last month overall. But we haven't got the results that we think we're going to if we can stay with it. Now, we don't end enough plays on our PK forecheck where we end up the zone too much. That's one area where I think if we can keep getting better at that area and where teams have a hard time getting into our end, it'll make it easier. I think structurally we're fairly good when we get in our zone, but when you spend lots of time in your zone on a penalty kill, it makes it real difficult because eventually their 5 guys are going to break you down. So we got to make sure we do a good job winning faceoffs. Got to make sure we do a real good job with our PK forecheck.
Thanks, Jeff.
Yep.
Next, we'll go to Helene St. James from Detroit Free Press.
Just a little more on Dylan. Was it something that happened late Thursday, or we like I don't assume he practiced yesterday, right? I know some of you went to Chica's.
He did not practice yesterday, but that was scheduled. That had nothing to do with the injury. He missed the first shift of the third period, if you recall, last game, and came back and played. Didn't take a ton of faceoffs because of it, and right now, as I said, he's out till he's out for the weekend.
Did he make the trip to Chicago, or?
He did not.
Okay. And are you guys coming home in between Chicago and?
Correct.
So
Correct.
we're calling it upper body.
Yep.
Okay. So, you have some options there. Do you try Robbie Fabry at center on that line, or kind of what do you, I think you had him on the wing there previous Thursday, right? What are you kind of option-wise?
Obviously Robbie's played majority, the time he's been healthy this year at center. We put him on the wing to just try to fill that kind of spot on that line. You know, I think Helm had done a real good job on any line he's been on, but he gives that Glendenning line. It really makes them a really good energy line when Helm's on there. And so, you know, we move Fabs up with Larson in Mantha. So we'll look at some different options here tonight, which way we're going to go. You know, again, I think, you know, up the middle, Fabs has done a fairly good job, and he's going to have to continue to raise his game.
Ed, who comes in to the lineup? Is that Franz or?
We got. I think, you know, we got multiple options that we can go there. So.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next, go to John Keating from Fox Sports Detroit.
Hey, Blash, is there part of you when we look at the power play struggles where you just say to yourself, man, I just can't believe it that it's not gone off a backside or a skate or an elbow, and, you know, just to get you know, to get this thing behind you?
Well, I'd say two things. I'd say number one, to be honest, yeah, you know, I think it would help us if we could get one of those goals that just goes in, and you know, I think if you play the odds, at some point the puck has to go in, and you know, we've certainly had some opportunities where we've, you know, looked like we have given ourselves real good chances and hasn't gone in, and hasn't kind of gone in fluky either, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. You know, I think the better part as a coach was to really kind of look at it and say, okay, you know, what areas do we have to be better at? I think, you know, in our estimation, we're the worst in the league on faceoffs on the PP, meaning when the faceoff happens, we end up keeping the puck in the zone, not necessarily just a win or a loss, but do we keep the puck in the zone? Well, right away, you're putting yourself in a bad spot, and now you got to get into the zone that you've just wasted 30 seconds right there. So that's one area that I think we can be way better at. Our entries haven't been great. You know, they're in the bottom 10th of the league, but they're not at the very bottom. So, you know, there's just other areas where we got to look at and say, from an execution standpoint, where can we be better? But yeah, it would help certainly if a puck went in. Just, I think it would help everybody's confidence.
Thank you.
Yep.
That's all for now. Thanks, everybody. See everyone
Thank
after
you.
the game.